My initial reaction when I found out, I didn't know exactly what it was, but everyone else around me was like crying, like my sisters and stuff. You got to go to the hospital. Something's wrong with you. And I'm like, what the hell's going on? And it's freaking out, but I never once thought I was gonna die or anything. Yeah, I would tear up and stuff like that, but I knew I was gonna be fine. Just never had a doubt. Erik Mangal, Erik Scott Mangal, of course. I'm 23 years old. I was born August 26, 1988. I found out that I had cancer when I was about 18 and a half, or around 18. I found a bump on my neck, and I didn't know anything about bumps or anything. I thought it was just like something growing, like a new bone or something. So I let it go, and then it got bigger and it started to hurt like a year later, and it turned to be huge. Went to the doctors, and they were like, I need to get a CAT scan of this, and they question marked lymphoma on the prescription, and I was like, I might have lymphoma, not knowing what it was. I get that, and they get an x-ray of my neck, and they catch a bunch of stuff on my chest, and they're like, we have to do a full body CAT scan for me to find out I have lymphoma from my neck all the way down to my abdomen, fully aggressive. Then I had to get a biopsy, all that stuff. But I just found a bump on my neck, and it led to... I was lost probably like 30 pounds. I used to be like 165. I went down to like 140, 135. In a matter of a couple months, that's when like everyone was like, Mangle, you're like a skeleton. You're so skinny, and I had no appetite. But after my first chemo treatment, I felt like alive. I felt energized. I went out and skated. I was happy. I felt like I was back to life. But after like probably like the 12th chemo treatment, my muscles and everything started to like deteriorate, because all it does is kill your body. And it got a little harder and harder and harder, and it's still hard today to keep up. And my back hurts all the time, but still here, so can't fully complain. The only time I had to really struggle was when I was in the hospital, and they wouldn't let me skate, because after that, they killed every cell in my body, like all the blood cells, to let my sister's stem cells take over. And if I would have cut myself, I wouldn't have enough white cells to scab up, and I could have bled to death and all that stuff. That was the hardest time for me. Oh, when my hair fell out, I couldn't buzz it or anything, because I was going to be in my brother's line in his wedding for the first time. The day of the wedding, I was dying. It felt like pins and needles just stabbing me, and I was like, okay. And when it fell out, I thought I was like, I'm going to be ugly. I used to have this like divot in my head. I thought it was going to be stupid, and my hair fell out. I was like, dang, I don't have to waste shampoo that much anymore. I don't have to like shave, because hair barely grew. Perfect. I loved it. It was awesome. When I lost my hair, I always thought about like the people, like the women and the children that lose their hair and really feel self-conscious about it. Like people are looking at them, because every time I see a bald person nowadays, I can tell if they shave their head or if they're actually going through something I went through. I'm growing my hair out, like my hair, so I can do locks for love. I'm just doing this beard thing because I don't know, it's something I can do now. And back in the day, I guess I couldn't. I want to see what I can do with it. Not at all. I wasn't supposed to skate or anything. I did it behind my doctor's backs, because I don't care. I'm young. I'm not an 80-year-old person that they're used to like treating. So I put that a little faith in myself. They understood. My parents couldn't stop me. No one could stop me. If I needed to skate, I had to skate. Like the day they were like, okay, we'll let you skate, I ran up to Wedgwood. I was like, yeah, I'm back. Skated for like one day, and the doctors called me. He's like, we thought you just meant you can ride on your skateboard, wear all your pads, don't do any tricks or anything where you're going to hurt yourself. I was like, okay. Hung up and went skateboarding. And every time they freaking say something like that, they think I'm Tony Hawk or something doing half pipes. They don't even know, man. It's bullcrap. Manglewood skateboards. There's a few around me and whatnot. But it's a very stressful, strenuous project that I'm going to keep pursuing just because it's what I love to do. When I was in the hospital was when my first batch of boards... my first batch of boards came out when I was in the hospital, and my buddy TZ, he helped sell the first couple, and then when I got out of the hospital, that's like what kept me going too. Like, so yeah, it is. I started the hoodies, made the money, and like while I was making the hoodies to make the money for the skateboards, that's when I got diagnosed and figured it all out. Skateboarding was probably one of the main reasons why I'm still jipper and alive and here today. Skateboarding, my gaming, and my amazing friends. Since I've been in remission, like once they found out I didn't have anything, 3.6 years from what my doctor said last week. So I'm doing good. I don't know, that's the first major thing in my life that I've ever had to like deal with that could do anything and kill me, change my life completely. I don't know, I took it in, realized what I had to do, and didn't let it affect me. It actually probably made me a better person today.
Whoa, no pegs? Crazy! Be careful, please.
Hey, just one, please go to my other bag.
You don't want pegs. You don't want pegs at all. What are they there for? You want a skateboard.